Okay, let's go. Let's jump in. Now, this video, funnily enough, I was going to start the whole of the 4-week crypto mastermind with this exact video, but I've decided upon reflection that I think it sits a little bit better here at the beginning of week 3. And the reason for this is as follows. Now we are in the process of starting to make a little bit of money, aren't we? Yes, sure, it may not be that much at the moment, but you're beginning to understand the process. We're beginning to see a little bit of passive income. And of course, here in week 3, we're going to go through this a lot more. So now's a really good moment just to take a quick beat. And I want to share with you what I call my 3 golden rules. These are going to make you a great investor. These are going to make you a great liquidity provider. And frankly, these are great rules to apply to life, really. So let me go through these 3 golden rules with you. Please write them down and please think about each one as we go through them, because they really can help you, help your mental health and help you become even more successful in this very exciting business. So without further ado, let me share with you these 3 golden rules. And golden rule number 1 is as follows. When it comes to doing well in this industry, the first golden rule is, are you ready? Don't be emotional. Don't be emotional. Now, that's quite easy for me to say, but let's be perfectly transparent here. We're talking about money, aren't we? Money obviously has an emotion. Of course it does. Everybody is emotionally attached to money. I understand that. What I'm encouraging you to try and do is not be emotionally attached to what it is you are actually doing. Here's what I see a lot of people do. If their portfolio is doing really well and the markets are really doing well and they're thinking, oh, I've made all this money. No, you haven't made all that money. You've only made all that money if you sell when things are doing really well. And conversely, and arguably more importantly, when things are not doing well, when the markets are in the red and things are what's known as a bear market, which will happen, we'll have ups and downs, of course we will. People often think, I've lost a lot of money. Things are going really badly. My portfolio is really down. You haven't lost a lot of money unless you sell. So you can't have these emotional reactions. And really, there's a bigger issue at play here. What I'm trying to say to you here is I don't want the markets or your portfolio, what you're doing, to affect you personally, to affect your mood. If you found, for example, that you get a bit snappy if things aren't going as well, or you get over enthusiastic when things are going well, you might just want to take a little bit of a check on that, because that's not great. Because what you're doing is you're letting something external control how you feel internally. And wise people, not that I'm saying I'm particularly wise, but those people that are interested in growth and learning and evolving understand that, it sounds a bit cliche, but happiness comes from within. We can decide how we react and respond to a situation. We don't need a situation to allow us to feel in a certain way. So don't be emotional when it comes to what you're doing. And again, as I said before, I only want you to invest a small amount and, never invest more than you can afford. So don't be emotional and you're going to enjoy this journey a lot more, okay? I do see a lot of people getting emotional, thinking, oh, I'm like freaking out. It's like, just relax. Just relax. Don't be emotional. The Stoics said, our number 1 enemy is our emotions. And it's true. We need to control our mind, not let our mind control us. This is more than investing advice, really, isn't it? This is kind of good advice for life. Golden rule number 2 I want to quickly share with you is also very important, particularly when it comes to finance and investing and liquidity providing. And it is as follows. You ready? Be patient. Be patient. What do I mean by this? Well, let's look at arguably one of the greatest investors, if not the greatest investor ever, Warren Buffett, who I love. He's wonderful. Everybody loves him. There's a great documentary on Netflix, by the way, if you haven't seen it, all about him. He's wonderful. Now, obviously, crazy successful. But when Warren Buffett gives advice about buying stocks, he says you should buy and hold for 40 years. Now, that served him very well, but times were clearly a lot different 40 years ago. We now don't have to buy something and hold it for 40 years. But if you think you're going to double your money within a week or even a month, then I'm here to manage your expectations. That's probably not going to happen. It could do in crypto. Anything can happen in crypto. And I've been in that situation before where it has happened. But again, I would much rather be conservative here. And I do want to say to you, be patient. I'm in this game, and I hope you are as well, for the long term. But what does long term mean? Well, in this particular, what we're doing right now, at least 6 months to 2 years, if not longer. So that's still not crazy long. But again, that's not like instant riches. Now, I know that you're not one of those people that thinks I can just click my mouse a few times and make loads of money. That doesn't even exist, of course. You need to learn and educate yourself first, which is what we're doing. But even so, even in the confines of this crazy, fast-moving world of crypto, still be patient. You want to be looking at, again, to manage the expectations, 6 months to 2 years, I would say at least, which we all know how quickly that goes. And particularly if you're learning these new skills, then you're going to be a lot more comfortable implementing what it is, of course, we're going through in these 4 weeks. So be patient is the second golden rule. And finally, the third golden rule I want to quickly share with you is as follows. I mean, these are all very, very important, but this, I don't know, maybe this is the most important. I don't know, actually. The third golden rule is as follows. Don't play games you don't understand. What do I mean by this? What I mean is don't do anything in the online space, in the crypto space, if you're not really sure what you're doing. I see this all the time. People will do something, oh, I clicked there, I was sending it there, I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but I thought I'd just do it. It's like, no, that's not smart. How often have I talked about EUI? Educate, educate, educate. Understand, understand, understand. If you're not sure about something, there's nothing wrong by putting your hand up and saying, I'm not sure about this. The only stupid question, as the saying goes, is the question that we don't ask. So don't play games you don't understand. If you don't understand something, don't do it. Ask. Ask me, ask one of the team. And again, this is good advice for life. Don't hope that what you've done is going to work. Hope as a business strategy is a bad idea. I mean, hope in life obviously is a good thing. Isn't that one of the lines from the Shawshank Redemption when Andy Dufresne writes to Red, Morgan Freeman? He says, Red, remember, hope is the greatest thing. It's a great movie, The Shawshank Redemption, isn't it? Who doesn't love that film? But as a business strategy, hope is not smart. You don't want to be building your business hoping it's going to work. You don't want to be learning all this and doing stuff on your computer hoping you're doing it. No, you want to know. You know, this is computers and blockchains. There's a path. There's a ledger. It's numbers, it's binary. If you tell it to do something, it will do something. It's all mathematical, it's all algorithmic. It's not hope. It's not, oh, I hope that will work. So don't play games you don't understand. If you're not sure about something, don't do it. Ask. Don't just, oh, I'm just going to click and hope. Okay? So I hope these have helped kind of frame nicely our correct mindset that we need to move forward. What do we accomplish in this video? Well, we identified the 3 golden rules when it comes to doing well in this exciting industry. And they were, don't be emotional, be patient, don't play games you don't understand. This video has crept on a little bit longer than I hoped, my apologies. So what do you do now? Well, I'd like you to write these 3 golden rules down. Maybe you have already in your notepad. I've got my notepad right here. I've got lots of notepads for crypto stuff. Here's one of my notepads here. I always make tons of notes. I hope you are as well. But could you also write them in the comments below? Because it's easy to think, oh, I remember these. But I want to see you in the comments below writing down these 3 golden rules, please, because they will serve you well. Don't be emotional. Be patient. Don't play games you don't understand. And as we write them down, they tend to cement in our mind a little bit more. So please write those comments down. Please write the 3 golden rules down in the comments below. Then I'll see you in the next video in a second.